Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Southern Miss's offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties.
Lots of running room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Gardner. Pressure coming, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They boot it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. So Louisiana Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
That's caught. It's Simon. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Wide open spaces. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the run, it's Lovett. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Running behind that left side. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Baker. He unleashes a long one. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Robertson. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Baker. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down, now looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Baker. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Now improvising. Short gain on the play before he slides. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Lovett. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing.
There he goes! He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Golden Eagles are marching down the field. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Gardner. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Baker. Flushed out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Listen, at this point, the end of the 1st half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Baker. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Finds a man in the middle. They'll immediately call timeout. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Chapman. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively.
Oh, a lot of space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. First down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! A great catch and run for 6. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
He'll bring it out. It's great. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to pass, it's Gardner. Still looking, on the move.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
They'll run it from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Rides the back on the option to give. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he makes the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gray. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Chapman. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the...
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Can't. The connection and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
The offense changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And after the three-spot guys were all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. He's loose. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Turning on the jet. Mississippi. They take the lead with the 6.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to New Mexico State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilkerson. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Took care of it himself. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to adjust the pattern. The option look. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Gardner. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Louisiana Tech has it back and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground game on the left. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
5 Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Now the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Their defense just turned in a huge stop with that interception now to pay it off. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They get to the line quickly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Gardner. It's complete to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. It's caught. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch me.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Absolutely perfect. Just over a minute to play. Will we get a finish, or are we headed to overtime?
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go.
Lots of running room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. All tied up, under a minute to play. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wilkes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man to the left. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. They're getting everybody to the line of scrimmage. Got to line up, spike it, stop the clock, and try to get the game-winning field goal up. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That is such good pass defense at the most important point of the game. In this 2-minute situation, what a great job breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Already 3 for 3 on the night, and now a chance to put through the winner. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. That was fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like